I'm gonna give people some time to get in before I start. I just want to talk about a few things. I just want to talk about. Give me, baby. Ooh, I gotta change these sheets and stuff. Well, I might not have a place. Um, yeah, guys, I'm waiting for people to get in the room. I'm just gonna talk to you guys today because this might be the last time I'll be able to come before you guys. But yeah, guys, today is I'm waiting on a payment that has been being held by PayPal since August 31st. It's still not enough to pay my rent, but it is enough to, keep the landlord. It'll be some money to put in the landlord's hand. But sometime today, they've been holding this payment on PayPal since August 31st. So basically, it comes down to, guys, is I have been wondering. Actually, I've been thinking about the channel, thinking about the breakthrough. I honestly don't think there's a breakthrough coming for me. Not anymore. Not really. Not really. I mean, I'm hopeful that there's one coming. There's nothing wrong with hoping, but I'm starting to realize that every day, wondering if I'm going to get, you know, put out because of the current situation. Um, it's consuming, and it kind of wears you out, especially when you're dealing with cancer. You know what I mean? I'm dealing with stage 4 cancer. Um, PayPal's been holding their payment since August 31st. Now my rent payment is $60 a day. I don't have it, so it's only a matter of time before the landlord comes, and I have to finish packing up everything else, me and my 2 puppies, and then we're gonna be living on the street. So I'm not really sure about my breakthrough. That doesn't mean that it's not coming for someone else. You know what I'm saying? It does not mean that somebody else may not be getting their breakthrough. But it's kind of hard, and I know a lot of chosen ones have this problem where we have given so much. We've given so much time, so many second chances. We have forgiven people who have hurt us, hoping that it was just a mistake by them, only to find out that their nature and that the people who actually gravitate towards us, who actually seek us out, who actually look forward to being around us, are the ones who want to use us and abuse us. That doesn't mean that everybody out there is that way. There are some good people. Katovi sent me money on August 31st. And PayPal has to release it today. They've held it for the entire time since August 31st. So when they release that money today, that I'm trying to see exactly what other donations I can put with it, because if I can at least come up with $60, that'll give me and my puppies a place to stay today. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. This is Chosen One content. Depending on whether or not I get the income to pay the rent, we'll let you guys know if I will be continuing to do lives tomorrow. But there's gonna be dark times as chosen ones. We are gonna have dark times where it's gonna feel like we have given everything to everyone else. What's up, Anita? How are you? I'm glad to see you. Yeah, so I woke up and whatever contributions come in, I'm gonna put at the hotel because it's $60 a day here. They have a payment on PayPal that someone sent me on August 31st through the channel that has not been released yet. They have till today to release it. And I'm gonna take that money to the office so that me and my puppies are not on the street. But it's been bringing up a lot of questions of doubt, and I know chosen ones have this too, where we worried that the breakthrough's not coming because we have gone through so much. And it seems like anytime the narcissist or somebody with my disability check, yeah, he came and he took that disability check. So what he's doing, Kimberly, is he knows how much that check is because the check comes in, a white envelope, and you know that the check doesn't have that piece of plastic on the front, so he can hold the check sideways and look and see how much it is. So since the 3rd, when I get my disability check, every day he's been at the door asking for money, asking for money. I got my caseworker I got to talk to. I have to talk to a social worker named Tina Turner. Great lady. She's a sweet lady. Whenever they release that money from PayPal, I want to let the housekeeper know that I'm going to bring it over to the office. It's not enough to cover my rent for today. So basically, I'm living on a wing and a prayer and praying every day that the Most High comes through. And I really don't know what each day is going to bring. All I know is that I'm trying to do right and trying to do right by people. And Chosen Ones understand this a lot, because we try to do right, and then it seems like when we need their help, it's not as forthcoming as we are when we help the narcissist. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm really, really scared. But there will be some money coming in today from the money they've been holding. So I'll be able to pay on the room. So me and the puppies might have a place to stay tonight. But that doesn't mean that we'll have a place tomorrow. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, guys, on Chosen One content. And if you can contribute, down below, Cash App and PayPal are in the description. They're the best ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young, 1978. PayPal is at IntuitiveAnthony, 1978. So when I say the breakthrough, I'm talking about my personal situation. I know that there are some rewards that God is going to give to his children for enduring. Because remember, the Bible says that if you endure to the end, you will get a crown. You will be rewarded. So there are rewards coming for some people. I'm just not sure it's going to happen for me, because with the stage 4 cancer, between running from that and chemo, and then the landlord here trying to gouge and take every dollar he can. How you doing, Christine? I appreciate you being here. Trying to take every dollar he can. So now me and him had a blowout. Me and the landlord had a complete blowout. Yeah, see, there's a place that the caseworker's working on that will be just enough to pay for the entire month with the disability check. It's just the fact of getting into the place, which is why I have the social worker helping, because my doctor's office has a committee that was supposed to pay the first month's rent so that we could get into that place. But this doctor's office is terrible. I made a video, a short about it. It's up on the channel. Care Team Plus is a terrible doctor's office. It's a terrible company. I tried to get direct deposit, but since I'm new to disability, they keep sending my money through a paycheck. I've called. I spoke to someone on the phone. I've even mailed in my direct deposit information, but I literally have to go into Social Security and sit down and talk to someone in order to figure out what's going on. But it seems like when Chosen Ones give, we give of ourselves completely to other people. I get $53 in food stamps. I get $53 in food stamps because my disability and the donations that I got. The lady from the food stamp office is trying to count the food stamps, trying to count the donations that are keeping me and the puppies alive in this room. She's trying to count that as my income so they don't have to pay me as much. Like I said, you know, when you're dealing with the government and these black ladies in the government with the long nails and the 10 miles of attitude and the narcissistic attitude that they don't do anything wrong, even though the calculation is wrong and that the rent is exactly more than what I get from disability, she ain't never wrong. So an appeal has to be filed. I cannot file an appeal right now because I have chemo, and every day I don't know if I'm gonna have a place to stay today, like today. So it seems like when we go out to help people, we help people. But when it's our turn, the help doesn't come as freely as we give it. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be negative. I want to be positive. Um, the help and assistance that we give to other people doesn't come back to us. But it does say something about that in the Bible, that for all the goodness we do, we got wicked in return. But all the wicked people do wickedness and get goodness in return. So the wicked people have already received their rewards down here on earth. Chosen ones have not. And I'm wondering if it's going to come, because I'm really, really worried. My baby right here is asleep. That's Beta. And that's Sapphire. I'm wanting them to get as much rest as they can, because if PayPal doesn't release this money, it's still not enough to pay the rent, because the rent here is $60 a day. So whatever I get from that money that's supposed to be released from PayPal is immediately going to go to the office, so that I can try to give the puppies at least one more day. And then at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to go over to the food pantry and try to get some food for me and the dogs to eat. But any contributions will be great. I appreciate you guys being here. Don't lose heart. I'm trying not to lose heart myself. I'm really trying not to lose heart, because I believe the Most High is faithful. I believe He is very faithful, and that He will not leave us. He didn't bring us this far to abandon us. And I have to hold on to those times. I have to hold on to that thought. A lot of you are going to have to hold on to your strength in this part and keep your faith in the Most High, no matter how bad it gets, because right now, the food pantry doesn't open till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that at least if I can put some money on this room, because it's $60 a day, and right now, like, PayPal will release that money by the end of business, so it could be around 5 o'clock. That was from Katovi. Linda gave money a couple of days ago. I put that on the rant. Adam gave money, and Alex also contributed to help. And I've been paying on the room. So at 1 o'clock, the food pantry opens up. I'm going to hit the food pantry. So what I'm trying to do is make sure that when I get back here today, we're not being put out on the street, and I can come in here with the food from the food pantry and fix something for me and the dogs, so that we can have something to eat, and try to turn this negative start to the day into a positive one. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe, guys. No matter how bad it gets, and I'm gonna keep you guys hopeful and optimistic and keep motivating you, because my current situation, I'm not gonna let keep me from giving you good news and something to be hopeful for, because I know the Lord is faithful and He will work it out one way or the other. Don't lose heart when you see that you help people, but when it's your turn, it seems slow moving, or the same people you help are sitting back rooting for you to fail. You know the ones I'm talking about, the narcissists, right? I'm just starting to get, starting to look healthy again. So I'm trying to endure that as much as possible. Now I'm thinking if I stop chemo and go into hospice, the only way I can get into hospice is I have to stop chemo and prepare to die. I don't really want to do that, because I'm not leaving my puppies here. Now the narcissists and all of them, or family members, I don't give a rat's ass about them. They could all perish. I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And for the life that they've lived, those narcissists, they deserve whatever they get. But I'm trying to do right by these babies right here. These are my fur babies, and these are all I have. Thank you. Thank you for keeping me and the puppies in your prayers. I appreciate that, because every prayer helps. I don't want to go into hospice, because for one, I'm gonna have to give up the cancer fight and just let the cancer take over. That in turn leaves my puppies abandoned. That leaves my babies all alone, and I can't bear to live without them. I've lost too much in this life, and all chosen ones, we know this feeling. Well, we have lost so much, whether family, friends, and other people, we've lost a lot, and we can't stand to lose anymore. So I would have a place to stay, but I would have to abandon chemo. And at the same time, you got people trying to come into your lives being sent by the narcissist and currently fighting rent, fighting cancer, and fighting attacks by the narcissist. It seems to be coming at you from all sides. Well, chosen ones, we do understand that situation, because it seems like on the days when you can't take any more trouble still finds you. More trouble, it's still knocking at your door. You know what I mean? So I'm relying on the Most High, because He is faithful no matter what. Whatever contributions come in will come in, and it will all be because the Most High moved that person. You know what I mean? That's the only way. You know, the Most High had to speak to their hearts, and for that I will be thankful. So around 1 p.m. today, I'm going to go down to the food pantry and get some food. So right now what I'm doing is trying to scrape together everything I can to go pay on the rent. And when I give some money to the landlord, immediately I'm going to get in the car, go down to the food pantry, go get some food for me and the dog, so that when I come back here, we'll have a place to stay for the night. I can fix something to eat for us, and I can really enjoy the time that I have with my puppies, because tomorrow we may be without a place. But with every day and time that I have with them, I'm going to make sure that I enjoy it to the fullest. Just like you, chosen ones. If you got people in your life that you know are good people, who actually genuinely care about you, hold on to those people. Unfortunately, I don't have those kind of people in my family. My family is full of narcissists. And chosen ones, some of you may understand this too. It seems like there's only one chosen one, which is why they hate us. We didn't pick this role. Trust me. I would not pick to be fighting cancer and fighting for a place to stay and going to fight for food to feed me and my puppies. I would not be doing this. So you're going to have to get used to walking alone a lot of times. And that's what I'm doing. And well aware that in the back of my mind, these people are actually ecstatic and overjoyed at the stress and trauma and bad fortune that I have. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm waiting for some good news. I'm waiting for the Most High to move in. And it's just, when I signed up with the cancer center, all I get is scams. People trying to get me to sign up for this Medicaid program and that Medicaid program. The cancer center has not helped me with anything but put me on mailing lists to be harassed by predatory companies who want to feed off of people's misfortune. Oh, Alexandra just donated. Thank you so much, Alexandra. Yeah, I just got a phone call. I thought it was something. I got to call my caseworker. Her name is Tina Turner. I used to love Tina Turner. And see, this is another thing too I want you guys to know about. This is another thing. When I was little, before my grandmother passed, and before I met the evil narcissist that tried to raise me, who tried to corrupt me, let me be clear. She tried to corrupt me. Luckily, I had already experienced my childhood and had a very firm foundation on morally right and wrong. So that wicked, evil, murdering bitch could not rewire my brain like she rewired all her kids and basically put them all through hell. She couldn't do that to me because I honestly did not trust her. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who are really hating us because we have favor by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We have favor by the Most High. So they hate us with every fiber of their being. So by me sharing my information and what's going on in my personal life with y'all, I know it makes them very, very happy. They can have that happiness and joy because it doesn't always rain in Southern California. That's funny. Thank you, Alexandra. Yeah. I feel a little bit better because I'll be able to go put something on the rent, and by 1 o'clock, actually by 12:30, I'm going to hit one food pantry. That way by 1 o'clock, when the other one opens up, it's directly across the street. I can go directly across the street and wait in line, get some food, and come back, and me and the babies That's my little sugarfoot. I call her my sugarfoot. She love her daddy something terrible. Yes you do. Yes you do, sugar booger. Um, hey, hello Anna. Appreciate you being here. There's a lot of people who are gonna really cheer and root for you to fail. Like right now with what I'm going through and the cancer fight and the living situation here where people see that what they do is they know that you're in a situation. So what they do is they prey on you. And it seems like all the evil, wicked, evil people come out of the woodwork. That's because hell and the enemy has let them know to give you every bit of stress he can give you because he knows he can't stop what's coming for you, but all he can do is slow it down. So people that you thought were good people are going to show their true face. And you are not going to like what you see. But remember, this should give you an indication of how rare and special you are as a chosen person. Because there's not many of us. In my family, I'm the only one. All these other ones, they love to play church, put on 10 pounds of makeup, and 10 pounds of makeup, looking all dolled up like a $2 slut in church, but don't know nothing out of the book. Don't know a word that come out of the book. Couldn't quote a scripture to you to save their life. They just in there keeping up with the Joneses and trying to outshine each other. There's a lot of that going on in the black community where they want to look all GQ and have all this bling bling on, but ain't got nothing going on up here. Eating wrapped snacks. Sounds like Scooby snacks to me. Be mindful of people like this. So secretly in their heart, they enjoy watching you go through your misery. That doesn't mean, let them have that. Let them have that. Because when you have your blessing, they're going to be hateful. And they're going to get to feel the way we feel right now. But everything has to come full circle. The kaleidoscope moves everybody in turn. We're just waiting for ours. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, hit the thumbs up. It sends it up in the algorithm. Thank you guys for hitting that thumbs up. Helps YouTube know that it's a good video. And if you can contribute, like Alex, down in the description, Cash App, PayPal are the most efficient ways. It took everything I had. Like I woke up on and off last night, periodically, really, really worried about today. Really, really worried about today. Didn't come to find out that Katovi sent me a donation. August 31st. Do you know that PayPal held that, has been holding that payment? Today is the last day. They have to release the payment today. So they're going to release that payment by the end of business today. So I had to let the housekeeper know, to let the landlord know, don't come over here acting crazy because I'm going to bring some money to you. That way, at noon, I can go get us some food and we'll be able to eat. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go hit both of those food pantries up. But if you can contribute, down in the description, Cash App and PayPal are the most efficient ways. Cash App, $ Anthony Young, 1978. PayPal at IntuitiveAnthony, 1978. So even through your struggles, or it just seems like when it rains, it pours. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got issues going on. Like someone I know had, air conditioning issues and stuff like that. Then all of a sudden you got narcissists coming out of the fucking woodwork. They're coming out of the wall, pardon my language, coming out of the wall like roaches because they just want to make your road difficult. Do not let these people in. And just be ready to expect the fact that they're going to show you their true nature when you do not give in or allow them to manipulate you, and you know what they're about and you're like, nah, you're not doing that. They're going to start spitting out venom because they're toxic, hateful, evil people. So once you say no, no is a complete sentence. No. And do not explain why you said no. That's none of their fucking business. You are your own independent person. Your only person, the only being you should ever answer to is the Most High. Especially not these people, because it gives them a sense of importance. And they are not that. They are not important. You know what I'm saying? So when you say no, let your no be no. You ain't got to explain nothing. They just better take it for what it is. And while they talking, you just walk off. Walk off. Because you know that nothing good is going to come out of a mouth of a person with a black heart. You know what I'm saying? So you can expect it to be some vile, hateful, disgusting things. And what really blows your mind is it's the way they say things. The evilness of their heart is what really shocks you, because it's like, oh my God, you mean to tell me I've been standing beside somebody who's had that kind of garbage in their heart? You got off good. Now you know that person is a piece of dog ass. You can walk away from them and never let them back in there. And now when you see them, they know you know that there's no good in them. They're wicked from stem to stern, and that there's no good in them. Because you truly see them. See, the narcissist survives on mask and hiding from who they really are. But when you shine a light on them, because chosen ones, we are light. When you shine a light on them, oh, they still gonna try, because they have no shame. They gonna try to act like you pushed them to say those ugly things. No, we did not. We did not make you say the ugly things that you said. They were always within you. And now you letting them know that no. You are what you say you are. You are a terrible person. And I don't ever have to talk to you again. And I know that even though I'm not speaking to you, those vile, hateful things you said out loud, you're still thinking about me. But you're playing it nice because you're thinking you can use me. But guess what? You can't use us anymore. So they are going through a narcissistic collapse, a lot of them. But they will enjoy watching us suffer or struggle for the bare necessities. Kind of like where I am right now. Let them have that. Because when you get your reward, you will be able to watch and enjoy your life and watch them suffer. What goes around comes around. Turnabout is fair play. Guys, but I'm getting ready to go to the food pantry to get me and my baby something to eat. Because all I have is an empty container of peanut butter and stuff. And Alex was good to us. And I'm going to go get some stuff so that me and the puppies can have something to eat, guys. Hey, Mary, what's going on? But remember, guys, if you like it, I love it. But these narcs out here cold-blooded, y'all. Stay blessed. Talk to you later. Peace.